it's 6 o'clock, I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills.
It's the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Detroit Tigers with lofty expectations this season, and why not? They're the defending World Series champs. Singy, it's become so hard in today's game to go back-to-back as champions. Why do you think that is?
Boog, I think it's because of the competition level and the parity that we're seeing in baseball. But yeah, you're right. It is very rare. The Yankees won 3 years in a row from 1998 to 2000. But over the next 20 seasons, nobody else was able to repeat. I think there's less of an imbalance at the top, and teams can compete by combining good internal development with smart, well-timed moves to bring in help from the outside. And once you hit the postseason, anything's possible.
And now,
opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Just about set to go, and on the hill in this one, Tarek Skubal. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Kicks and deals. Grounds one to short. Tosses across the first. One out in the top of the first. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it. Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter other than maybe there's something wrong.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Bottom of the first.
That's ball 4.
And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. And that one is lifted in the air. Perez sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. Well, there's one away. Now here's Jake Bauers. Yeah, that's fouled off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Lenny Sosa stands in now and watches strike one. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. 1-2. Bottom of this.
Ball 4, take the base.
Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. Skubal back to work. That's a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Skubal winds and deals. Swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. So up next for Chicago, Kyle Teal. Fought off foul. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 9 straight retired here. And he beats it. He's safe.
Now batting,
Jeff Vaughn with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Hit in the air, center field. Perez makes the grab on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Next offering is fouled back. The Tigers leading by 4 here on opening day. Goes down looking.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. 1 hit, 1 left. Back at Comerica Park, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of digging in, Jake Bowers. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
You know, these White Sox just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for him yet.
Got him. Whip number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Sosa batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Fastball for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one, and there are not many of these hitters.
That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second, and he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, That's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Popped up to the left into foul ground, and that is that. So one left for the White Sox. They're on the short end of a back now to start. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Kyle Teal. Skubal back to work. Right through there for a strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11.
Well, he just went right after him there. No messing around with the off-speed stuff. Here's my fastball. If you can hit it, go for it. 3 fastballs. See you later. Definitely builds your confidence out on the mound.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. He makes the grab. 2 away now.
Now batting.
2 down,
right
base is empty.
Marlowe.
And next to hit for the Sox, Cade Marlowe. That one's in there, 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here on opening day. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Make it 6. And we're back. Here. 3 out. Andrew Vaughn now. Right through there for a strike. That's in there. And that's strike 2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one lifted to left. Green settles under it. Squeezes it, and there's 1 down. Luis Robert now. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Carpenter makes the play. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Jake Bowers digs in now and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's outside.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Soxs.
And there's a foul ball. And a foul ball. Inside, just missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. Such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
That one down the line, and foul ball. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 8 innings, 8 zeros. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Colton Keith. There's a sense of anticipation in the ballpark as everyone... Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A solo shot. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 7-0.
Pitching for
Ball. Take your base.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher, Kyle Teal. And a first offering, a fastball for a strike.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Bong. Batting with one down, takes a strike. Check swing, called strike. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank. Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
The White Sox down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
This one ends 7.